Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite companies. And that's favorite overall out of pretty much any company I have consumed my entire life. We're going to be talking about Greenroom136 in the Bootstrap single sling bag. Because I love bags, and it's time for another real user review. Now, if you are not familiar with my channel, or at least my reviews, I am addicted to backpacks. Like, I have a serious problem with bags. I am totally addicted to them. Now, my favorite type of bag is a messenger bag, but a few years ago, I hurt my left shoulder, so I was unable to carry a single sling bag comfortably for more than really like 20 to 30 minutes. And sometimes, depending upon the load, even that was a stretch for me. So I have been using double strap bags for years. But a few months ago, I realized, hey, my shoulder doesn't hurt anymore. So I've been kind of transitioning back into messenger style bags. And I'm stoked because I absolutely love that style of bag. It is my favorite. Now today we're going to talk about the Greenroom136 Wldcard Bootstrap. Now, what does Wldcard mean? Well, that is Greenroom136's version of a fully customizable bag. And let me tell you, I have several custom bags from several companies, and this offers the absolute most options out of any build your own bag I have ever seen. Like, it's kind of crazy how many features you can add to these bags. Now, please keep in mind, a lot of the different bags offer different features. There are a lot of similar ones that go across the board, but depending upon what bag you yourself are looking at, it might offer different features than the ones that are available on the Bootstrap. Now, before we get into anything, one of the most common questions I get on any of my green room videos are, why are these bags so expensive? Please note that the price is displayed in the Malaysian ringgit. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, so please correct me phonetically down in the comment section below, so next time I can say it the proper way. So make sure you convert the price into your own currency so you can see how much you're actually going to pay. For point of reference, 100 Malaysian ringgit is worth about 25 US dollars. So that means a $400 bag in Malaysian currency is about a $100 bag in US currency. So when we're looking at the Bootstrap, we're looking at a range of 400 to 500 Malaysian dollars. So we're looking at actually a price point of about $100 to $125 US before we start adding options, because every time you add options, that's kind of when the price starts to build up. But that is still so incredibly cheap. Now, let's get into all of the options. After landing on the Greenroom136 homepage, we head up to the Shop Online tab, and here we're going to choose the Wldcard option. And we get a brief rundown of the process, but what is this here? This looks familiar. Okay, moving on. We're going to build up a Bootstrap, so we go ahead and choose that option. At the top of the page, we're going to see a photo gallery. The first few photos in the gallery are actually the panel layout. So you can go ahead and scroll through these, and all of these numbers correspond with the panels, and all of those panels could be different colors. This is how you can get crazy with your bag, and why it's called a Wldcard. After this, we see the options that you can add to the bag. We use the sidebar on the right to choose the options that we want to add to our bag. We're going to start by the size. Mine is a size large. I went with a 3-panel bag, making panels 2 and 3 black and panel 1 gray. That's how I got this look right here. I'm right-handed, so this is the option you choose for the way the bag will lay across your body. I also went with the built-in laptop sleeve. Here we can choose a camera insert, but I personally already have one for my Metro monitor, so I didn't really need a second one. But as you can see here, there are several different sizes for you to choose from. I did choose the top hatch for the Bootstrap. This will give me quick access to my laptop. I also added the morale patch in the front, and as always, I added the bottom compression straps. And this here is why. Not only can you cinch the bag if you don't need all that space, but you can strap a tripod, among other things, to the bottom of the bag. I also added a back pad with the secret pocket. If there aren't any pictures of the options that you see in the sidebar here, there is a description of every single feature listed here that you can add to your bag. And this is where the numbers come in. Again, I went with 2 and 3 as black and 1 as gray to get the look for my top flap. With all these color options, you can get so crazy here. You can make your bag look as crazy and colorful as you want, or in my case, go a little bit mellower because I do work in an office building, and with the quick access to my laptop, this is probably going to be my office bag for quite some time. Now let's get into the actual review. And as always, we're gonna go ahead and start with the negatives so we can end on a positive note. And keep in mind, a lot of these points are going to sound very, very nitpicky because honestly, these bags are so well thought out, they're so well designed, they hold up so well. I love them, and I'm trying to find something wrong with them. There are a few flaws, don't get me wrong, but nothing that's overwhelmingly screaming at me, do not buy this bag, because there's nothing that tells you not to buy this bag. So let's go ahead and dig in. This bag, I went with the cam buckle strap. Now there's nothing wrong with the design of the strap, but it does have a tendency to twist when you're setting the bag down, mostly when you're getting into a cage. That's a car for all of you non-two-wheel oriented friends. Now the strap itself is made from a thin but very strong webbing. Think seatbelt material. Super thin but super strong, gonna hold you tight in that seat in the event that you are in a car accident. So don't go getting into a car accident to test out this seatbelt strength. So drive carefully. When you set or toss the bag down, the strap will kind of twist over, which isn't a big deal, but you're gonna have to reorientate the strap when you wanna grab it and throw it on your shoulder. Otherwise, the pad itself might get a little cockeyed and not sit flush on either shoulder, and it just might not be a little comfortable. So not a big deal, just something to keep in mind. The other is the grab handle. It's a bit thin and a bit tight. Now this is one of those good-bad situations. It's very tight against the bag, so it doesn't get in the way when I don't need it. But when I do want to reach over and grab the bag, mostly when it's on the seat of my car, sometimes I have to fidget with it for a second to kind of get my hand behind it so I can grab it and pick the bag up. Again, not a really big deal or a deal breaker, but just something that I've noticed. And lastly, the cross strap. Now it's secured nicely to the bag, it does its job, it's easy to adjust, but if you're not using it, you either have to wrap it around the side webbing on the bag, or you gotta just have to have it dangling. I'd like to see just a little female clip so you can clip it off to the side so it's not just dangling there or I'm gonna wrap it in the way. Because now if it's wrapped around the webbing, I kinda have to fish it out before I can get it. And if it's dangling, I haven't had this experience with a Bootstrap, but in other bags, if it's dangling there, I've gotten caught on things and you're walking and all of a sudden you stop. That's not exactly a pleasant experience. But that is it. Those three things are really the only negatives I can find with the bag, and really the only one that I could say Green Room should add would be that little female buckle for the cross strap, so you can just clip that away if you're not using it. Now, if you're not using it at all, it does easy come off, so you could just remove it from the bag. But if you don't want to use it for a day or two, you don't have anywhere to clip it to, I don't want to take it off the bag because the next day I might be on the scooter or on my electric skateboard and I'm going to want to secure it to my body. So just something that I think could be added to enhance the usability of the bag. Now on to the positives. We're going to start with the outside of the bag and work our way on in, and we're going to go ahead and start with the strap because we were just talking about that anyway. Without a good strap, the best designed bag is trash. And with Greenroom136, we not only have a very well designed bag, but we have a great strap. Now the Bootstrap has the cam buckle strap, which is a classic messenger bag style strap. This means the strap is sewn flat to the sides of the bag, which allows the wearer to easily switch which shoulder the bag is worn on. Though you'll most likely not be doing this unless you have, say, a shoulder injury. Once you have the bag set, that's the shoulder you're ultimately going to be wearing it on. But the cam buckle strap makes it much easier to flip-flop the strap if you need to do that. And an extra nicely added feature to the Bootstrap are these two extra loops on either side of the bag. This allows you 2 additional grab points or attachment points for anything you might need to haul. And any additional lashing points to a bag is a huge plus. Was that too cheesy? But how does the strap wear? Well, when it's not raining outside, I have been using the strap with a bunch of different jacket combinations to see if it's comfortable, and the quick answer is yes, it's been comfortable with every single jacket or vest combination that I have worn it with. Here's a few just to check it out. Now I found the sweet spot of the strap length for all the different jackets that I've worn. I've been able to use the cross strap to snug the bag up to my body so it fits well when riding. Now on to the flap. And again, I chose the top zipper access for this bag because I've never had that before, so why not give it a try? The zipper gives me quick access to the laptop while still having a nice storm flap to keep the zipper covered from all of this NEPA rain that we've been getting. Once opening the flap, we'll find what looks like extra material. This is actually here to help prevent water or debris from getting inside the bag. You can see here on the edges, when closing the flap, this material folds over, closing off any side gaps that would form if this was not here. And trust me, I have had plenty of more expensive bags that did not have this feature, and yeah, stuff gets inside the bag pretty easily. Past the flap, we have the front of the bag with two standard front pockets that expand outward with a simple flap closure. These are further secured when the bag's main flap is closed, preventing anything from possibly falling out. But where the outside of the bag really shines are these three pockets right here. I've not seen these on a messenger style bag since I bought my first Chrome Metro 15 plus years ago. I love these pockets. I use these pockets for a thermos or a can of water almost every single day. Sidebar, the Greenroom136 Genesis also has these pockets. Inside we find a spacious cavity to carry all your gear for the day, a trip, or that adventure. Across the front we have a zipper pocket with two hand-sized slit pockets and two pen/Sharpie pockets. Along the back I have the attached laptop sleeve. This gives me a spacious corduroy lined laptop sleeve, a front long slit pocket, and an additional back pocket, which I think is an added feature because the laptop sleeve is sewn into the bag. Now this laptop sleeve swallows my 15-inch MacBook Pro, as well as this ancient HP laptop and my massive Dell computer. Now with all this organization, you cannot go wrong. And if you've been watching any of my other videos about bags, you know I love organization. I love to have everything in my bag secure and in its place so I can find it in a hurry. But wait, there's more. There is a secret hidden pocket somewhere on this bag, and I'm not talking about the one in the back pad. There is one more pocket somewhere on this bag. Go ahead and find it. It's great for stashing things that you don't want someone to find if they're gonna go ahead and rummage through your bag, because that sucks, but it does happen, so why not protect yourself if you can? Now after using this bag daily for weeks, it still is awesome. It still looks great. It's still comfortable. It does its job. Nothing has worn or frayed. I've not been gentle with this bag because I am not gentle with things. If I don't have my computer in here, I throw this in and out of my car. I throw this onto the couch at work when I get there. I am not gentle with these things unless there's something breakable inside, but it looks great. It is a very thick, heavy 1000 denier cordura nylon. All of the buckles, the straps, nothing has broken. Everything is great. Really, this bag has been amazing. This bag gets an A++ from me. If you're on the fence, pull that trigger. Go ahead and get yourself a Greenroom136 Bootstrap or any Greenroom136 product. I've had many of them, and not a single one has let me down. Seriously, every single product I've had from this company is amazing. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell down below so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night. Past the frap.